Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Factorio Space Age. As we continue our run here, and I was sitting here looking at things. I cleared out a little bit of space here. Actually, I might clear out a little bit more down this way. I'm trying to decide how quickly I want to make science packs, and I think I'm going to target 1 per second for now. We might eventually bump that up to 2 per second at some point, but I think 1 per second for now is going to be plenty. It's a little bit less than what we're doing over. I guess we are doing a little bit more than 1 per second over on the other side, so I don't want to be any slower than that. So maybe 2 per second. Let's do 2 per second then. I think that'll, either way, it's going to be easy math, so I don't think it matters one way or the other which side of that coin I decide to end up being on. More than likely what's going to happen is we're going to have a backlog of science no matter what we do, so it kind of just doesn't really matter. Oh, there's our iron. I forgot that was this close. Alright, cool. Cleared out to get enough space. I will probably build the things that go into the science packs up here. And so that means we'll actually build the science packs themselves down here. And if we go ahead and plop one down for red, it takes 5 seconds. So we're actually going to need 10 of these. Cool. That'll be that. And then I'll be on one side of the bus. And then on the other side, I will put green, and green I believe are 6 seconds. Yes, so we'll need 12 of these. I need to actually plop them down. Okay. That should be all the greens that we need. All right, that gets us started, and we'll just bust these out, I guess, this way. And circle them down to wherever we decide to put our science stuff. These do not need anything super fast, so we can definitely do yellow inserters for all of this. I don't even think the inputs will need that much, but we'll take a look at those in just a second. Okay. So that gets us going on that. So now the yellows actually just need copper plates and iron gear wheels. That's perfectly easy. Obviously, copper plates we'll just get directly. Iron gear wheels we're going to need... is it 1-to-1? I guess I could check here. It is 1-to-1. So, iron gear wheels have, what, a half-second craft time, something like that? Let me just plop one down. Yeah, half-second craft time. So, in order to fill 10 per second, we need to do 5? No. Yeah, 10 per... 10. If it was 1 second each, it would be 10 of them. It's half a second each, so that's 5 of them. So that is correct. 5 will be fine. I think we can put that on one side of the belt and put the copper plates on the other. So I think we can just run that through here. The copper plates through there, and just expand all these. Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Let's expand all these down a little bit just so we can see where we're going to put our underground stuff. Oh wow, we ran out of those already. We'll come over here to our, where we're trying to break some down and grab some from there. We got tons of them up here. Tons and tons and tons of them. We're going to be fine for a while. Good to see this production actually stopped. It means we've already filled up all of our buffers there, which is perfectly good. I don't know why I feel like I have to make these even. Not that important, but we'll do it anyway. All right, so copper plates on one side of this. Let's do it. Let me see. So if I just do this, then we can actually do that right there. That gives me copper plates on one side. And again, we can just do yellows to bring in from those. We need this last little bit. And, oh, you know what? I did the copper plates probably on the wrong side. I mean, if it's not spaghetti, then it isn't any good. Because we can still put the iron gear wheels here. Just pull the iron gear wheels like that. And underground from here. And we'll do a little loop-de-loop. It works. Spaghetti is good. And it makes things look kind of interesting. Alright. So iron gear wheels. And we really don't need these on more than one side of this thing anyway, so let's just go across here, about there. Again, we only need 5 of these. 3, 4, 5. And these can output actually, how fast do our yellows move? 302 degrees a second. So every second they can almost do 2 full twists, right? Oh, it's basically 1 per second, just about. It's not quite, but it's almost 1 per second. Then we're gonna need the blues, just to be safe here. So we'll output with blues, and then so let's make sure these are wheels. And these are, how many plates per? 2 iron plates. So we actually might want blues on the other side as well, just to make sure that we're not going to have any issues here at all. Let's bring in the iron plates. Alright, that's that. Iron plates come from over there. That's fine. I love that we can hold down going one direction and it'll just do all the other routes for us. It's really cool. I will bring in a full thing of iron for this though. Alright, that looks good. And I think we just need to connect you guys up with power at this point. Alright, I think we're getting reds now. Yeah. We are officially getting red science packs now. Perfect. Alright. Green. Green need 3 inputs if I remember correctly, so... Or do they not? Or are they still just 2? Oh, they don't need 3 inputs, they just need the rest, the ingredients for the inputs. I think there's more than the 2 of them, right? So... because greens needs transport belt and inserters. Transport belts we can get from just iron, and then the inserters though needs the copper, so that's where they'll get the extra one from. So, I mean, I could just add more gears here and bring the gears that we're gonna need for the green down a little bit, or I could put gears up here and we could just bring the green stuff up here and pipe it down. That also would work. I do have some space here. We're building a few more things. If we want, so the green's going to take how much per? It's one in one? Yeah, 1 in 1. So the belts themselves are half-second crafting time. So in order to get 1 per second, we would need 5 of these again. Okay. So 5 of these. Unless I'm mistaken, I feel like we could just do that all right here. Maybe just on this side. So, how many? It's 1 in, yeah, so it's 1 in 1. So, we got a bunch of assembly things over here. Let's go grab those. So we can have these being, is it not? There we go. It's the wrong button. We can have those be the gears wheels, which could just feed directly into the belts, right? Doesn't really matter which order we did these in then. I can just put the belts right here. Don't even have to belt the stuff in between. Bring power poles down this way. These, I don't know if, again, I don't know if we need blues or not specifically. They're not going to run that often. Maybe I still just run the blues. Which I need to pick up. You know what? Let's go pick up some blues from over here. We've been making them. And reds, apparently. And these are going to be transport belts. I'll have to bring more iron over here. I think we could get by with splitting this iron, though. I don't think we're going to need that much. So I'm pretty sure. Let's just split it back here, because I might run some stuff up the middle of there. And then it comes in over here. Alright. And we can just... I don't know that we're going to need blues here, but that just makes me happier for some weird reason. I mean, this is all fine, well, and good, except that I don't currently have a way to get the belts off of there, so I guess we'll have to put some reds spaced out. And we'll belt those, and let me get some more power poles. Okay, so that all looks good. You guys... that all looks fine. You guys do that. Apparently I need one there. That all looks fine. And now we can belt these. And then on this other side of this belt, we want to bring in some inserters. For now, let's do this. I know this is a bunch of spaghetti, but I think it's weirdly, I think spaghetti at the beginning of a Factorio run is actually kind of pleasant in a weird way, because it's just, I don't know, you get to come up with all sorts of crazy stuff, and then eventually you're just going to fix it all once you get robots, so it sort of is irrelevant that it starts off as spaghetti, you know? So that'll get us the belts coming in. Alright, so that'll get us started, and now we just need the inserters. And that'll put us 1 per second, or 2 per second, I should say, on red and green. Inserters. So, inserters are iron plates, iron gear wheels, which we have everything here. We can bring the iron over. But they also need the green circuits, which we also are busing right now. So if we were to bring the green circuits, like, through here somewhere, or maybe along here, and then do the, inserters like back over this way, that might work. And how many do we need? These make one, it's the same thing, it's just the 5. So if we just put inserters back over this way, let's just kind of give us a space. Make these all inserters. And we can direct insert iron gears by just running. No, I'm not sure if I like this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to put 5 more gears here. Actually, we probably need to put a little space here. what I want is for you to be there. I want to be... Yeah, I need a little space here, don't I? I need that, that, that. That, that. Oh, sorry. That, and that. And this is where we'll put our inserters. And they'll come on the other side of the thing here. So it means inserters will be inserting... They can still do red. So actually... Yeah, I think 1 over is fine. We'll just move these over by 1. Okay. And these are, again, gears, because those go directly into it. That all looks good. I guess we'll keep up with the blues for now, because why not? Who likes electricity? And we'll bring this over. And you guys can be blues down here. Again, since they don't run all the time, I don't think it matters that they're potentially inefficient. And then these are inserters. And all they need is green circuits. Which I can bring in. Oh, heat iron plates still too. That's right. I mean, iron plates I could definitely do right here, right? This is fine. I just... not sure how I'm going to do the green circuits right this second. Think about that. Maybe I should have spaced things out better and done it over here. My spaghetti has run into an issue. Okay, we're going to do this differently. If we tilt this up and bring it in, and then bring that in. So I want I'm ready to suddenly shut off. Oh, I know what I'm trying to do. I think I'm trying to do that. Yeah, so that puts us on the bottom. Okay. I just wanted to move this thing up 1 so I could come through here a little bit better. Because if I instead put green circuits kind of through this little gap here, for example, then we can add green circuits there. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Might not be a good spaghetti way to do this. That goes there. Oh, sorry. No, that goes there. Back here. And then that goes here, up here, there, up there. So now we got iron on one side, and I can put green circuits on the other. Perfect. Okay. Again, spaghetti, but it will actually work. And so now I just got to figure out where to bring the green circuits. So I can bring the green circuits right through here. So green circuits come through this section right here. Doesn't mean this is not quite going to line up, but it'll sort of work. Green circuits through here. Green circuits straight up through there. And now we got green circuits on one side, iron plates on the other, gears coming in, and then we just need to have you guys output. Well, and input, of course. Oh no! I need a power pole right there. Where would it be? Right there? How do I get a power pole? I guess I could just do this. I can cheat a little bit. Right, I could put one gigantic one over here somewhere. There we go. Spaghetti at its finest. Alright, well we are getting everything we need. 1 per second. Here they come. And we'll be getting green science 1 per second once it's all said and done. And now we can actually get over to our official science area, which I guess we'll just pull from a... Well, what I really want to do is go break apart that other one. And, like the inputs. And just let it use up the rest of the science over there for now. I'll break apart some of the inputs. We'll start with these and that. Now we can get rid of those. We'll get rid of that stuff later. And then we can get rid of the actual red science inputs. No, that's not what I want. What I want to do is break this. Use up as much as you can. And then, once you've used up everything... Actually, I do want to put these back. Once you've used up everything, we'll come back through and... Oh, sorry. Yeah, once you've used everything, we will come back through and break this up. Now, they're not going to use everything right this second because I think we're currently waiting on blue science, which I guess we will go get set up somewhere else. I think this is still fine for now. And we can make a bunch of blue science, I suppose. Oh, no, we can't, not until we get sulfur. Wow. Is there anything else we could research while we're waiting on blue science? Not really. We got to get some sulfur to get blue science. At least we got red and green being made, even though we don't have it being consumed at the moment. It's a start. I could just break that whole thing apart and just like deposit kits over here, you know? When we move the science over here. That is also an option. Maybe that's the better option. We're looking on electricity. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should just literally break this whole thing apart. You know what? Let's do it. I kind of want to move this to a better spot. Where we want to be. So that, like, so we're just done over here. Like, we don't need to be doing anything else over here. We want to make sure all of our science is moved over to a better place. This, you know, this served us very well while it was here. We'll break apart this in a second. I just want to move the science labs over for now. I still broke off the inputs. Yeah, I did. So we'll just kind of push through that at some point. I mean, in a way, we could just leave all that stuff up there and come back and get it later with robots. That's actually not the worst idea. Yeah, it's a lot of packs that are like not being used right this second, but it's not that big of a deal. How much science do we actually... I actually don't know how much science we'll actually be using here. We kind of want to bring in from multiple sides though, right? So let me give us a little bit of space here. I think that's fine. We'll stick with a 12 for now. I can see an argument for going much higher than that. I think the first input will be... Well, depends on which way we go. Do a little group of 16. That way we can kind of pull 4 from each side. That actually might not be a bad idea. I don't know why. Just a nice square makes me happy. So if we pull in the green and the red from up here, they can move downward. And we'll put 4 more science labs down here. So we'll have 4 from each direction, basically. think we only need blue on the first set. Just to speed up that first set, but I think everything after that can do yellows. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the correct answer. At some point, I think don't we put like production modules or something like that in one of these? Maybe it's not the science itself, maybe it's all the inputs. No, actually we can put modules in these. I can't remember if it's production or speed or whatever, but that's all good. All right, that all looks fine. Let's just put, actually not there. Kind of offset these a little bit. Because we're going to be putting, eventually we're going to have more science packs coming in probably from the right. Technically we could do another set from the top here, along the top here. Make sure I see it kind of filling up. Is there another technology we can work on while we're waiting? Yeah, there's plenty more. I mean, explosives. Does this give us more? No, it's just regular explosives. Modules. Don't really need these right this second. Modular armor. I mean, we are going to need batteries. Let's just queue that one up and move that one to the left, which I think we can just drag over. I mean, blow considers sure. Mining productivity is always good. Defender's fine. Stronger explosives. Okay, that one needs military. I guess I'll just go through these and just queue up a bunch of these and move them to the front while we're working on the other stuff. Yeah, that looks good for now. Alright, at least we're doing something. I'm happy with most of that. So now we need to figure out how we're going to get the next science, right? Next science is blue. Well, technically military would be the next, in a way. But blue kind of more importantly, more urgently. So, what are we looking at? Okay, actually we're going to put a cut in there. I'm going to think about how we're going to do the oil setup, I guess. And we'll kind of go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.